Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate. Last episode, we escaped from prison after being arrested, and now we have to deal with the fact that the entire city is going to be against us, or at least the guards, and if we kill any of them, well, that's going to tank our reputation and make us seem evil. So we need to sneak our way around the city. Also, someone happened to mention to me that, there was apparently someone over in the entrance to the place who would have told us what the hell was going on. If you intended that to be used, you should have said something about it before I was able to teleport anywhere in the city. Well, let's see if we can find a way out of here. The only hint I got was you can use the sewers to sneak around. If I can find sewer entrances, that should help out. Thing is, I can't remember where there are sewer entrances exactly. Oh, wait, there's one.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, I think if we head all the way to the east side... and then the south side, we'll be fine.
If you insist.
Or are we on the east side now? I think we are. So if I go up here...
Gather your party before venturing forth.
And we're in the docks section.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Which is central area. Okay, I want to get to the eastern area right now. I think through here.
Right.
Yes. And I believe if we go over to here,
Very well.
or over to here, yeah, over to here, we should be able to get up to where we need to be. Over by the entrance, which should, hopefully, actually tell us something. Also, I guess it's a good thing we actually cleared out the sewers, because now we can get through everything without having to worry about any horrible creatures trying to kill us. With luck, all will go well. With luck. Maybe someone at the entrance will tell us something.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
No, the entrance was in the central area, not the south. Ooh, that was actually close. Let's see, there's stairs here, this might work.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yep, this is a central area.
All right.
Now let's see if there's someone at the entrance. Do we actually have anything? We don't have anything we really need.
Greetings, hello, Rose.
Hey guys, remember me, your old buddy Sam? It's sure good to see you all again. Lots has happened since you were gone. Yeah, I've been hearing all sorts of things. Heard you guys are wanted for murders. So you're murderers, eh? Well, I still like you. Hey, I have some more info for you. You want to hear it? What do you have for us? Well, quite a bit I have, quite a bit. As you know, Duke Hilton, he's deceased, yes. The section in command, Jarger Guild, assassination, these was. So that's it. I got to get going now. If you want to talk with me some more, just come by the blessing memory. Jesus. Yeah, interesting as it is, we kinda don't want to talk right now. We're kinda trying to not get killed. Thank you. Okay, over here we need to go.
All right.
Well, over here is the, place we need to be. There's the Iron Throne. So we need to go in here. Before any guards show up. Is that really all that was told? We get told. Alright, let's save first. Alright, in we go.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Out of my way, interloper. I am getting off this sinking ship as fast as I can. Why are you so panicked? Is Sarevok not in control? I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favor of his new position, that of soon-to-be appointed Grand Duke. We are simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as a show of his stance on mercantile crime. Sarevok is to be our Grand Duke. How can this be? Quite simple, really. He has built up support by pledging to combat the very chaos he himself was sowing. I imagine he'll have a fantastic success rate too, seeing as how he is in total control with our leaders dead. I doubt that he will settle into a nice, quiet political life, though. He seems set on causing as much destruction as possible, and I think he is intent on pushing for war with Amun. Why would he pursue such a destructive plan? What could he gain from it? How should I know? I am no diviner. I only know business, and what he is doing makes very little economic sense. Had he wished to grow rich from dealing in ore, then I would have understood. Had he kept the Iron Throne intact, he could have used his upcoming position as Duke to sanction Amun and increase our trading power over groups like the Knights of the Shield. As it is, he is seemingly intent on abandoning us and launching a bloodbath of a war. Know this. The people believe in Sarevok, and it will take more than a blade to reduce his stature in the eyes of the public. How can people believe in him? Can they not see his nature? People see what they wish, and they really wish to see a savior. He offers stability and seems able to deliver. That is more than anyone has been able to give them so far. I tire of this chatter. If you feel you must strike me down, do as you wish. Do not expect me to wait around while you do it, though. Sarevok is using the Iron Throne resources to fund his rise to power in Baldur's Gate. He has also installed one of his lackeys as the new commander of the Flaming Fist, replacing the suddenly deceased Scar. Sarevok's near-term goal must be to become a Grand Duke, though there's no telling what his long-term goals are.
Very well.
Well, who? Get out of my way! I don't care who you are, I just want out of here! And who are you? Pang is the name, and I'll thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all you wish if you are thieves, I just want to leave. That Sarevok has become too big for his britches. Our leaders weren't a day dead before he declared the Iron Throne to be his. Then you won't mind if I help myself to your coffers, will you? Bah, they are nearly empty regardless. Sarevok has been making decisions on the sidelines for some time now, and it has cost us all plenty. He does not seem concerned with profits or much of anything. The iron shortage became his pet project, but he has used it to inflame tensions instead of build business. He's brought us down as sure as if he were some hero. What reason he would have to provoke a war, I don't know. Enjoy your looting. I'm leaving for good. Since the deaths of its former leaders, Sarevok has taken over the Iron Throne. Oh, Sarevok has assumed control of the Iron Throne in the wake of its leaders' deaths. He seems uninterested in them, though, and is making decisions that will undoubtedly ruin the whole organization. He was also apparently ruling from the sidelines for some time now and used the iron shortage to inflame tensions instead of as a money-making opportunity. Whatever his motives, they are certainly not intended to benefit the Iron Throne. There must be some information here from about what's going on. Sarevok has abandoned the Iron Throne and seeks to become one of the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. I must find evidence to discredit him, and quickly. Perhaps searching the Iron Throne will yield documentation to aid me.
Yes?
That's what I'm hoping here. Who are you? Have you business here? What does it matter? Everything is in shambles. I expected more resistance to my breaking in. What's going on here? There's very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame. And just who might that be? Sarevok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I do not know. He throws away gold like it was copper and uses our best laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He's in line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos, but I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing here? I am here to clear my name of the murders of the Iron Throne leaders. Is that who you are? Then I owe you a knife in the gullet for what you have done. What, did Sarevok trick you into killing them, or did he just do it himself and then blame you? I'll kill you just to be safe, I will. For my father, someone will die tonight. I have met Gregor, the son of Brunos, one of the murdered Iron Throne leaders. He is positive that Sarevok orchestrated the whole assassination in order to assume control of the Iron Throne. Sarevok has apparently used the throne's best plots to inflame the region, instead of to secure wealth and power. He now campaigns to become a Grand Duke on the premise that he will fight the chaos he himself created. What he hopes to accomplish once he is a Grand Duke, no one seems to know. The region is perilously close to war. Well, I didn't really want that, but not much I could have done.
All right.
Maybe if I said I was here to kill him.
What do you need?
Oh, wonderful. I recognize you from the descriptions given. You are the one accused of murdering our leaders, are you not? I suppose you're here to exact revenge or some such? Well, we're already defeated by one of our own and do not need you. You do better to focus your efforts on Sarevok rather than beating up those already beaten. Why would he turn his back on the Iron Throne? Because he was never interested in us in the first place. The Iron Shortage was to be an elaborate plan to gain power in the region. It was to strain relations with Amun, thus reducing the activity of the Knights of the Shield, and ultimately reducing trade with them through legitimate means. We would step up to monitor the sanctions and pocket hefty sums in the process. Such was the plan, but Sarevok apparently had other ideas. What ideas? What do you know of his plans? I know his methods, but I do not understand what he hopes to accomplish. Likely he assassinated Duke Entar so he could step in, but political gain does not seem to be his goal. He would have had plenty of economic power as head of the Iron Throne, but money was not his concern either. He seems more interested in prolonging the tensions with Amun, though what a war would get him I do not know. We're no longer in a position to profit from it. What do I care? I just want to leave before we're turned over to the guard. Goodbye. With the full support of the people, Sarevok is set to replace Entar Silvershield. I believe the lives of the remaining Grand Dukes are in great peril. Sarevok does not seem willing to share power nor, as yet, to reveal his true plan. I'm hoping we'll be able to find some information on the top floor of this place. Well, he led it.
If you insist.
Touch me not! You are unclean.
You there! Stand your ground a moment. I demand to know what is going on here. I have been sent from Sembia to determine why this branch of the Iron Throne is founded, and I have found no one who will stand still for more than a second. What in blazes is going on here? Why not ask Sarevok? He seems to be the one in control now. Sarevok? That upstart? Then the rumors I've heard are true. Our regional leaders here are dead, and Sarevok has assumed their roles. Such arrogance! No doubt he had a hand in their demise, I'll wager. That would explain why we have not been getting reports on progress here on the coast. But what could he be up to? I shall have to report these findings to my superiors at once. What is your name and rank here? I shall report of you as well. Lieutenant Frederick Lionheart, in charge of security. Frederick Lionheart? I've heard that name before, but where? No matter. Consider yourself dismissed. The Iron Throne washes its hands of this place and shall support it no longer. You are no longer needed. Inform the others, will you? Or don't. We really don't care at this point. Good day and goodbye. I have met Kalesia, an emissary supposedly from a far-off headquarters of the Iron Throne. She seemed surprised that Sarevok had taken control of this regional base. He thought of an upstart who does not have the interests of the Iron Throne at heart. Clearly. Do the cooks have anything to say?
Hello?
Apparently not. Alright, let's go higher upstairs.
Very well.
Okay, this was a bar area.
No time to chit-chat.
Worthing, what do you have to say? Why, hello, Frederick Lionheart. I suppose I should have expected your coming here. Bit of unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh? What? What do you know of what happened there? I know that you are the unwilling dupe of Sarevok, as were we. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only ones that stood in his way. Of course, he also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect to throw us away as he did. It hardly matters now what with his coronation imminent. I'm sure the Ducal Palace will never quite be the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you. It appears to some that Sarevok murdered the leaders of the Iron Throne simply to frame me. Does he believe I pose such a great threat to him? Now that he's gained control of the Iron Throne in the city of Baldur's Gate, he does not seem to need their support. I need proof of his deeds before I can confront him. They must be present in one of the rooms here. This is the only place I know of where he's been. This note I have. No, that's Garion's. That note's the only thing I have at the moment. Oh, we're on the top floor.
If you insist.
Is there anything here? So you've come back. If you were smart, Frederick Lionheart, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any farther than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought that you'd go after Sarevok directly. And who are you to threaten us? Such anger and determination. I am Sithandria, consort to Sarevok. I have been with him since before he knew of his true heritage. The heritage you share with him. He will be pleased to know I have killed you, perhaps enough that I might become his favorite again. I doubt you'll ever be his favorite one. Sarevok is evil to the core. Help us defeat him and we'll let you go free. A very amusing notion. I would never betray my lord. Perhaps you should try your wiles on Tamako. I'm sure she'd be more receptive to your overtures. I can never understand what Sarevok saw in her. Enough of that. Come, my beasties. Let's make short work of these interlopers. Oh, an ogre. Interesting. Erg and Arg.
Give us victory!
Ooh, we have letters here. This should help out. Sithandria's a mage. Great. Oh no, she's still there.
What would you have me do?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Come on, finish her, finish her. Wait! Do not kill me, please. I will tell you where to go to find my lord. The undercellar is where you wish to go. It is there that you will find Sarevok. You can reach the undercellar through the sewers. Please, let me go now. I am shamed by my lack of courage. Give us all your possessions and then get out of our sight. Take everything, it matters little. My life is forfeit. Sithandria told us we could find Sarevok in the undercellar, a brothel accessible through the cellars of Baldur's Gate.
If you insist.
And she just died from that. Interesting. Alright, let's see here. We have a letter. Daveorn, our plans go smoothly. Sarevok has arrived from our headquarters in Ordelin. He brings news of our superiors. They are pleased with our progress so far. I plan to place Sarevok as the commander of our mercenary forces in the region. He has already sent his support. Okay, I think this might be a note we already had at some point. I mean, I'm not certain, but that one's not really notable to us. That's a +1 short sword. That's a major of cold resistance. Neither of those we need. The party has gained an item letter. Do you have it? Sarevok, I have received your letter and am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she is as excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet, to kill 3 Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving in Baldur's Gate within a week and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. Joyfully yours, Slythe. Sarevok, I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I had expected. The foppish idiot had only the most token of defenses. However, I can assure you that Entar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult. From what you've told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate, no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself, but if I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant, Slythe. Oh my. The Diary of Sarevok. Ooh. Let me take some water first. 14th of Eliant, 1365. Today, Cormyr has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is a perfect opportunity for Realtar to approach the Throne High Council with his proposal. If things go well, we could begin the operation within the year. 25th of Marpanoth, 1365. Davayorn has sent a message to Realtar informing him that the mine at Cloakwood has been drained and is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. 2nd of Nightall, 1365. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Realtar's plan. He has been given all the resources he needs, as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed interest to my father, and he has promised to include me within the operations along the Sword Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow, and I shall listen to them for only so long. I have decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I have waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alando, and I must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. 11th of Ches, 1366. My research has gone well. The monks here at Candlekeep have been quite helpful. From what I have read, it would seem certain that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. His prophecies are, of course, ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the marks of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of a god within them. The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise. It does not explicitly say, but obviously it means that death wrought by the children will cause them to ascend. Fitting, and since the Father was the Lord of Murder, proving one's worth must involve an act in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do. Death on a godlike scale. 3rd of Tarsak, 1366. The monk Gorion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my readings. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within this damnable library. 11th of Tarsak, 1366. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me, but as she did, her face became bloated and discolored. Her voice became weaker as she spoke to me, telling me to save her from Realtar. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but I did nothing. It was only a dream. 27th of Tarsak, 1366. I take my leave of Candlekeep now, and not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Frederick Lionheart is in actuality one of Baal's brood as well. Frederick Lionheart has all the markings, and it would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies. Though there is nothing I can do now, I will have to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by the Harpers, and I am sure that is where Garion's allegiances lie. 5th of Myrtul, 1366. Today I met with Realtar in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now I will let him. He assumes that I am loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only as long as he is useful. He set up a base in the mansion of a destitute noble family and says that everything is running smoothly. Mulahi has established himself in the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should be already busily contaminating the iron ore. Only a few slaves have begun to mine out the ore at Cloakwood, though Realtar assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. 8th of Hammers, 1367. I met with the leaders of the Chill and Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenor, the leader of the Chill, but Targaz seems to be a man of his word, which is a good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. 3rd of Tarsak, 1368. Everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to deteriorate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zents, so no trouble has fallen on the Iron Throne. I am sure that the Zents at Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their name has been falsely used. I'll have to be wary for Zentish agents in the coming months. 28th of Tarsak, 1368. I think I have the time to deal with that old codger Gorion and his little whelp. I will have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next few weeks. Some time of Myrtle. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journals so. The future dead must know of how the Lord of Murder again came to them. I shall hire a scribe when time allows. Things have not gone completely as I have planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Frederick Lionheart is on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I could maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have the perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtar, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Amon and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth relations. I must rid myself of them all and assume control of the Iron Throne myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, Father, but my true parentage calls and you are in my way. I shall be sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtar should die. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. Oh, yes, without a fucking doubt. I will forever keep that on my person, because now we have the evidence we need. But where to go? Well, we're told to go into the,
Very well.
whatever they're called.
If you insist.
Oh, jeez, go downstairs. We're told to go into the sewers and into a brothel hidden in them, but at the same time, I wonder if perhaps we should make our way to the Ducal Palace to try and save the people there, if we even can. I honestly don't know if we can. I imagine if we tried, we'd just end up dead from the guards, or at least attacked by the guards, and that wouldn't be good. I have acquired Sarevok's diary, and now have the proof I need to stop him. I must prevent him from being declared a Grand Duke, but I doubt I will be allowed entry to the Ducal Palace without an explicit invitation. Such an invitation may be found with his lackeys, hidden away in the undercellar of the city. I can access the undercity through the sewers, of which there are many entrances scattered about the city.
If you insist.
Well, there's our answer. So into the sewers we go. Where we'll find the entrance, I don't know, but I'll see what I can do. That said, that'll be in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. So, until then, I'm Chessok44. That is Frederick Lionheart, Ajantis, Bronwyn, Minsk, Imoen, and Dinair. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate, and I shall see you all next time.